Hey everybody, today's pour comes in two parts. We are going to be making some sprinkle dice today. And the tricky thing with sprinkle dice is that when you jam them all into the molds, their little ends will be touching the outside of the mold. This means that the bit of resin is really thin at that point, and as you sand or handle them, that resin will break down. This doesn't sound like a big deal, but it means that the sugar will start to dissolve through the surface of the die if it gets wet at all. And water is involved in sanding, and water is in the air. So that leads to your dice being sticky and the sprinkles starting to look kind of icky. So what I'm doing here is I'm filling my blanks. They're a little bit smaller than my regular dice, and here you can see that they don't have any numbers on them. So these had already been in the pot for a day, and they were only halfway through their journey. After I pulled them all out of the blank molds, you get a little family that looks like this. Now you may have noticed that these are matte. They are not shiny. You couldn't really see the sprinkles. This is when step 2 comes in. I have my regular molds now from my regular size masters. I have a little bit of resin in the bottom, and what I'm doing is I'm coating these blanks in a little bit more resin, and then I'm putting them in the molds. This means that there's a little bit of extra resin between the sprinkles in the blanks and the outside world. I'm hoping it also gives the effect of the sprinkles looking a little bit candy coated, which I think would be cute. So here I am putting them into my individual molds. You can see it takes a little bit longer than usual because they all have their own tops that need to be aligned, but fingers crossed these come out.